And we're live. Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Talking Table podcast, where any topic's on the table. I'm Amy, and today I'm joined by my two good friends, Josh and Sante. We'll be talking about friendship and what friendship means to us. Well then, let's get started. So, let me ask you this. What does friendship mean to you?
Josh, what does friendship mean to you?
Well, for me, like a friend is just someone who you're really comfortable with, whether that's like doing something or not doing something. Like you could be sitting around doing nothing, but it won't be awkward at least, you know? Or like you could just strike up a conversation anytime and it could go on for like a very long time. What about you, Sante?
Hmm. I would, I don't think it's that. I don't think like it's like condition. I think it's like, that's actually a hard question. I feel like a friendship is a bonding between characteristics and personalities, right? Like if two people can agree on if their central axioms are in accordance with each other and they complement each other, then that's when two people can call each other friends. If if their central axioms don't change over a long period of time, then they should still be friends, even though they've been separated for a while. Like, for example, I feel like that's just one requirement. If like we can't agree to disagree, then it's going to be really hard for us to be friends. And at the same time, if we can't agree that we cannot disagree, then again, it'll be hard for us to be friends. So it's not just values or like how you feel around a person. I feel like it's more about your central personality and your characteristics.
So, are you like saying if two people's personalities complement each other, they can, I guess you would call like them a friend?
Sure.
It's not like, okay, interesting. Okay, well, I actually agree with Josh, but I agree with you as well. I think yours is more of a requirement. But like just because my personality can complement yours doesn't mean you're my friend, like automatically, you know? Like I feel like that's like a requirement. And then like once that requirement is met, like a level of comfort has to be reached in order for me to call the other person like a friend.
I feel like that level of comfort would naturally come if you two are like have complementing personalities, you know?
Or
Okay, that
I
makes
feel like
sense.
it's like the comfort level increases as you get to know them better, right? Like in the beginning, you can tell like, oh, their personalities are slightly similar to mine, right? But then you don't like you still
Yeah,
establish that comfort by spending time or like getting to know each other over time.
yeah, I agree with Josh. I feel like someone's personality can like speed up to like the comfort. Sorry, can like increase the comfort. Like, how do I say this? Like, if my personality complements yours, we reach like the level of comfort more quickly than like someone whose personality I like doesn't complement mine, I guess.
So it's like a catalyst.
Yeah, it's like a catalyst. But like in the end, I feel like it's still the level of comfort that determines whether or not they're my friend or not.
Hmm. Interesting. But I feel like you can be really comfy or like you can be really you can feel like yourself around someone, but then still not count them as a good friend. Can you not? If you don't agree fundamentally, then I don't think you can truly say that you are friends with someone. No, okay, this is a shower thought, so this might not, or I just might not be explaining it well.
Or
I
it could
mean,
just be that each person like interprets
yeah.
friendship differently, like based on
Oh yeah, okay,
our
that's a given.
values.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Sorry, Amy, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say like something. Oh yeah, I'm saying like if your personality like personalities they don't align, I feel like you wouldn't even be able to reach that level of comfort anyways. So like
That's a fair point.
yeah, so like for me, it's just the level of comfort, and that's determined by like our personalities. You know.
hmm And I feel like your friends really like shape who you are. Or like, I don't know about you, but if I'm with a friend for like a long time, we kind of start to like become like each other, whether that's like in the way we talk or like our habits maybe. Like
Yeah, you start like to pick up their quirks and stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah, I do that too. Like sharing
something.
opinions and stuff.
Josh, you and I are still like polar opposites, kind of.
Really?
No,
But, like-
I don't know. You two get along pretty well. I like, in my opinion.
I feel like we're two different people though. Like we're so different.
I don't think it means like you become like similar to one another. It's just like little quirks. Like for example, if there's like okay, this is like my example, but like sometimes if like there's like a word you say like a word you say a lot, I pick up on that. Like usually like maybe I don't say like a certain phrase after like becoming friends with someone, after hanging out with them, I can like start using like their phrase.
Yeah, that's relatable.
Like yeah, like stuff like that.
It's something. Didn't you used to say "we" a lot, as in like yes in French?
What a coincidence.
Yes, yeah.
That was
That's
a
what
word that we learned.
Yeah, like that one.
That's what we say.
I guess the small things.
It's a small thing. It's not like it's not like a huge personality change, but like yeah, like you said, small quirks.
But like when you notice it, it's kind of cute. It's kind of wholesome.
Sure. Okay, well we can move on to the
For the lack of a better word, cute and wholesome. Now we can move on.
Okay, well we can move on to the next topic. So like, how do you find friends? I guess this is kind of like, are you extroverted or introverted? Do you like you know go like, are you like outgoing and you like go out and find friends, or like do you, I guess you're more reserved and you like wait for other people to reach out to you? What do you guys think? I don't think
I
this
think-
requires yeah.
Both. No, I'm trying to reflect. Josh and I, how did we become friends? We sat beside each other.
Oh yeah, we were just like put together. I don't
Yes.
think we were like looking for friends.
Yeah.
I needed friends because I didn't have like any friends, or at least like not many good friends going to middle school.
You didn't wait, what?
Like going to middle school and like before meeting something, I didn't have like many friends.
Yeah, same. Like in elementary school, no one really like went to the same middle school I did, so like, you know, kind of
You
just
went to
left
the same
everyone
middle
behind.
school as you did?
No, like from people from my elementary
elementary.
school. Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah.
Because others find me. If fate lets it be, then it will be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I
don't think. I'm trying to think. There were a few times where like I went to look for people to be my friends. Those are like under specific circumstances. Those are more like a project, right? Like there's a reason we need to find someone to fit like a role and like the role of a friend. But like most of my friends, yeah, most of the people I say that were friends, we came by chance.
Yeah. Or like I wouldn't go like specifically looking for a friend for the sake of, attaining a friend. As in like a side quest in your life. Sorry, Amy.
I was just saying, like, I don't think this question means like do you like find friends for the like with like the intention of finding a friend? This means like, do you like talk to people? Are you like the more outgoing type? You know?
No.
Because like I feel like if you're finding, oh yeah, okay, I agree. But like if you're finding friends, I feel like no, I don't think anyone really does that. Like just talk to people, wanting to be like their friend. It just happens.
No.
Wait, something? Do you do that or something? Wait.
No, I don't. No, yeah. No. Thinking about it, yeah, most of my friends we became friends by accident.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would agree.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't know
it
if
was-
you want to hear a story, but like when I was a kid, like and I took like swimming lessons. I knew nobody because I went to a new place, a new pool, and like I was super nervous, but I made a really good friend there like over the years, and it was just because like we were put together in the same lane, same pool. So
Yeah,
like, but
that
by
makes
chance, you kind of you kind of meet like most of your friends by chance, or at least I do.
Yeah, I do as well. Like us three, for example. The only reason
Us
we're
three.
friends with each other is because we came from the same middle school. Oh, and also because like we had like, yeah, we came from the middle school and went to the same high school.
Mhm.
But like
We did a lot of cool things.
there were more than just three of us that came to our high school. So like why do you guys think you're not like really good friends with the other people who came?
Because we're
Also
cool and quirky.
circumstance? We're cool and quirky. Or is it our personalities that brought us together?
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say. Actually, I don't know. I feel like we're all like very different from each other. But I
Like
think.
we complement one another.
Sure.
Sure.
Do we?
Sure,
Do we?
perhaps.
I just think we're all pretty like reserved and like we kind of like understand that. Like I think some people that came from our middle school, they're pretty like outgoing, and like personally, I find it hard to relate to like that kind of like personality, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
We're like, but even though we're like more reserved,
Mhm.
like we can get pretty silly sometimes, just the three of us. We
Yeah,
get
and
pretty silly.
the reason behind that is because I'm comfortable around you guys.
Right.
So it's like yeah, it's not like personality, it's just comfort level.
Sanjay, what do you think?
I'm in deep thought.
Okay, well, do you want to like move on
Well,
to the
you
next
know what's
topic?
kind of
Yeah, wait, yeah.
yeah. I was just going to like you know what's sad? Like drifting apart from your friends.
Okay, well,
Well, I don't know. Like when I went to Rob's, I kind of like drifted apart from a few friends that went to AY Jackson, like our home high school.
yeah.
So it's like I haven't talked to them in a while. Like they were pretty good friends in middle school, and it's sort of sad.
Yeah, I
It's
think
sad.
it's that too. I don't think I drifted that much with anyone from middle school, mainly because I made most of my like closer friends in high school. So like there was like no one to actually drift from. That's kind of sad, but it's all good. But like yeah, I don't like drift a lot to be honest. It's just actually I don't find drifting. No, I find it sad, but like it's not like that sad. I just feel it's like a natural part like of most relationships. Like you'll always like I don't think any friend can like stay forever basically, you know? You just
Yeah,
gotta enjoy your like the time as it lasts.
but I think
You know
like
what I mean?
yeah, even if you, but I think if they're a good friend, like after a while apart, you can still like pick up a conversation because like you two are still like
Yeah, I
types
agree.
that complement each other. Like you know, you're compatible for the lack of a better word. Something you seem like you got something to
Yes.
say.
The personality part coming back.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. No. I'm thinking, no, most of my friends, I feel like most of my really, really, really good friends, we never gone to the same school. Some of them we've we met in person less than 10 times, and we still consider each other really, really, really good friends, like the bestest of friends, I guess. So that's interesting. I guess it's our different idea of what a friend is that's causing like this split.
Oh, I think this is based on experience because I've never actually like I don't have any close friends, I don't think, that I've met less than 10 times. Like everyone I've met, everyone I'm close friends with, it's like I'm close friends with them because we talk a lot and like we have like a I guess history, like a good connection.
Mhm.
We're comfortable. Like I don't think I've met anyone whom I can just strike up a conversation with like the moment we meet, no matter how similar or how much our personalities complement each other.
Mhm. Well, like for me, it takes quite a while to like foster a relationship that's like stable and like that you're comfortable with. Like,
Josh, how did we foster our friendship?
oh, we like hung out like every day.
We used to catch butterflies.
We used to hang out every day, and like
and
at the
catch
park.
crickets. Yes.
Oh, and like busing home.
Those indeed were
school.
the good times.
Amy was
Wait,
there
you
too.
guys-
You got something to say?
No, wait, you guys hung out every day?
Like almost.
Back
We
in
hung
middle
out a
school.
lot.
In high
Back
school,
in
you
middle
mean,
school.
or middle school?
Middle school.
Middle school.
Oh, I'm
High school,
I-
we got busy.
I'm surprised because like I don't think. Okay, well, from my point of view, I didn't realize you two were like really close in, like in grade 9.
Mm,
Were you guys?
We were.
I mean,
We
I'm
had
not
a few
gonna.
courses together, and then
Yeah.
we were like,
we just stuck together.
Oh,
See?
okay. Well, I
Time.
wasn't close friends with you guys until like semester 2 of grade 9. So
Mhm.
Josh didn't know you existed until semester 2 of grade 9.
Yeah, I think-
because we had English together.
wait, I thought we had math.
No,
You guys are
didn't we
already
have
forgetting
English?
your origins. I thought it was English because I remember like Josh telling me your hands are shaking.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, we had English.
Yeah, we had English, but also math. I found out Josh existed in math class.
Mhm.
I did an English class. I think I got to know him.
And like the three of us got to know one another. We spent a lot of time together, like eating lunch, like by the lockers. Didn't
Oh
we?
yeah, yeah, we still
I
do
was like,
that.
Amy, you know Josh? I know Josh too. Josh,
Whoa.
you know Amy? I know of Amy too.
Oh my god, so rude.
I'm
We are
sorry.
aware of one another's presence.
Yeah, I remember first class in high school, I had geography, and I think Amy was sitting in the back row.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I think at that time I barely noticed. I was like, wait, is she from my middle school? Is she not?
Yeah, I think
didn't
we
know.
only hung out like once outside of school before grade 9, right? Like the summer, I think, with like everyone
I think
else.
so. I
Mhm.
think so.
And then like I don't even remember how we became friends because like I think I just remember like one day like when semester 1 in grade 9 semester 1 ended, I just like went up to Santi and was like, okay, I know you now, and like it just happened. I don't really remember how,
Mhm.
but like for Josh, I think I remember more clearly. It's just because of school.
You know, like we became good friends, but there's also like some people. I don't know about you guys, but there's like some people that I talked to that I thought like we were friends, but then like if you get like getting to know them more, it's like no, we don't really click. Or like as
who?
much as
Oh, like what do you mean you don't click?
as in like if you get to know someone more and like oh they're not who I thought they were.
I feel like that's
The personality
Oh.
doesn't complement yours. Is that
okay.
what you're
Fine.
trying to say?
Something. Good point. Good point.
You know, people can be tricky. I don't know. Do you guys like feel that
Can be
way?
tricky.
I don't
What do you
know.
mean? Do you mean you were betrayed or
Was I betrayed? No. It's
top
just,
10 anime betrayals? Sasuke.
it
I
was
feel
just
like
a-
yeah, I was just saying. It's just I feel like something like makes a good point. It's just like your personalities don't click, right?
yeah. It's a like you discover more about someone's personality as you get to know them better.
I can't really
Can you
relate
get-
to that. Like, I mean, I
As
think
you
it's happened.
know them more, you drift further apart. I guess
I
that
don't-
It's
that
weird,
has
but
happened a few times.
I know it happened to me before.
Wait, like just drifting with
Yeah,
someone,
same,
or
same.
like finding out that they're not what you expect
It's like
them to be.
the more you get to know them, the more you find out about them that you don't really like. And you're like, if we became closer, it's gonna be disastrous for me.
I can't
Oh.
really relate to that actually, because like when I meet people, I'm always expecting like me to not click with them like all the time. Like I've always like felt nervous when I meet new people. So like when we do click, it's like, oh wow, we clicked. But if we don't, I'm just like, oh, I was expecting this.
Nick.
It's like initially they seem like, oh, they're such a nice person. We're going to become such good buddies. But then as you go on, you find out, maybe not. Maybe I was a bit wrong. I thought that you were like this, but you're not really like this. You were just doing this for show. I
No,
mean,
I don't. That's never really happened.
have you never met a
Deception.
person who puts up an act, and then once you get to know them better, you find out what their true intentions are?
I mean, that's just because you didn't like know who they like. That's because like they basically like changed. Like I don't know.
Not change. They just
I wouldn't say that's like. How do I say this? I wouldn't say like that's because like you found out more about them. It's just like you didn't even know them in the first place.
Or like you also got to be careful with like
you knew them.
you also got to be careful with who you consider a friend, because some people are just like they may try to like just befriend you to take advantage of you. I don't know if you like experienced that before.
Yeah, I think that's happened. But, I mean, not to me. I don't think. I mean, if it did, I didn't notice.
I know it can happen, but yet again, I don't have many friends, so I'm just stating a phenomenon that may be common.
I feel like it's happened, but like it's like not like it wasn't like a close friend, so I don't really remember. Like you guys haven't betrayed me, so like it's all good.
Not yet.
Okay,
I'm just messing with you.
guys are...
Messing with you.
Oh my goodness! I should be friends with you
anime
guys.
betrayals.
Don't betray me. Thank you. Okay, well,
Does something have friendship advice? Does Amy have friendship advice? Because I don't.
Friendship advice.
you need to be like a bit more specific. Like advice for
guess-
what?
If I knew, I
Your
wouldn't ask.
friendship is dying.
Okay.
Is it worth it to hold on?
Depends on how much you value it.
Yeah, I think it comes to like your own like opinions. Like if you think it's worth it to like hold on. But I don't think any relationships I have, friendships I have, like no matter how close it is, I don't think I'll like if it's actually dying, I don't think I'll try to like fix it. I'll just I don't know, I don't want to sound heartless, but like I just believe like well like everything will like run its course and like you should just let it be. You know? I mean, of course I'll be sad if like really good friendships like fall apart.
Have you guys
You
had
won't like-
camp friends? Like
Camp friends?
how often? Do you guys have like you go on trips? Like you go on trips, like a 2-month trip, and you get really close with a group of people, but then you know that you will never see them again. Well, like it's very unlikely you'll ever see them again.
What about
I've
it?
never- I've
Yeah,
never been to camp.
I've never been on a 2-month camp.
Or even like, have you ever been on like a missionary trip?
No. Wait, I have like not this is like not like we spent like days together, but like you know how like sometimes when you have like you know like summer camps, like the just 6-hour summer camps, you go every day, Monday through Friday.
Oh, but you don't
mean,
get
like-
close with those people.
Don't get
It's like
close.
you don't find their true personality.
Okay. Well,
It's
yeah,
like,
okay, that's true.
I guess those would count too. It's more of the people where like you guys like oh yeah, the example that I'm trying to think of is either when I traveled Quebec or traveled China. Those two were the best. It's like yeah, sleeping in the same room with like 4 other people and then having those late night conversations being like why is if you take a bite out of a pizza, it becomes a new slice. Having those deep conversations, that's how you get to know another person. and get to know whether or not you two will bond.
I feel like okay, that's never happened to me, so I don't know if this is true or not. But I feel like if that happens to me, it'll just be because like we're excited like to like meet someone new. But like if our friendship lasts more than the 2 months, I feel like it'll slowly die. Anyways, like, you know. I mean, I don't know, cause like I've never had this experience, but like I don't think that's like yeah. I don't think I can keep a friendship like that.
For me, like I met some cool people at summer school. Like I went to another school, and like there were some kids there that seemed kind of cool. But
Yeah,
like yeah, after summer school, like we just went our own ways. I didn't like know their contacts or anything.
yeah, same. I can relate to that. I feel like, but like I feel like if I see them again, like in summer school again, maybe we can like click pretty well.
The temporary friends. What about the fair weather friends? Do you have
There are
any of those,
those.
or what are your opinions on it? It's like the friends who will stick by you when things are good, but they'll leave you when things are bad. Do you have experiences with those?
Hmm. But I feel like true friends help each other out, like even in tough times.
Yes.
Like
But
you can rely on them to help you, and like because you know that they can rely on you to like help them, right?
lean on me when you are not strong? I'll be okay. That's enough.
Like so, I can't really relate. Maybe because my standards for friends are too high.
I don't think that's too high. I'm pretty sure that's just
Yeah,
normal.
that's regular.
Yeah, like I think most people expect that like out of a friendship.
Yeah.
But like honestly, I feel like I wouldn't expect someone to stick around when it's tough. I mean, like personally, I deal with my problems alone anyway. So even if someone sticks around, they're not gonna help. I'm not trying to be rude, but like it's just how it works.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That's what I tend to do.
Yes.
But like, I don't know. I have a few friends I can count on. Hey, it all ties back to comfort.
Stemming from personality. Oh,
Yeah, I would say I have like a few friends I can count on as well. Mm,
can you count them on two hands?
okay, so I'll say what?
Can you count them on two hands?
hands?
Bold of you to assume that I can count, or she can count.
We're assuming too much. Well, it really depends, right? You can count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can count as 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hunter, are you okay?
No, it's just like different ways of counting, right? Like two hands can count way more than 10.
Okay, cool. That's great. Well, something. What do you think about these fair weather friends?
Fair weather friends, I don't really have experience with these. It's more like hearing about them, hearing about friends who are like, oh, I am now too good for you, or like friends are like you make friends with someone just so you aren't lonely during like a period of time. I guess those friendships, I've never been through one, so I wouldn't know. But they sound kind of sad, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
They do kind of sound kind of sad.
Mhm.
I feel like I have some of those, but like it's more like we mutually agree that this is how it's gonna work. Like I've had friends whom I'm with just because like we didn't like have we didn't have anyone else. Like I don't expect them to like stay with me, and they don't expect me to stay with them during hard times. We're just there because like no one else is there, you know? I don't know. It's like I've had these friendships, but like they weren't a problem for me. It just worked out. No?
Oh, I
Perhaps.
seriously don't know.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
that's
know.
never happened. I guess the most common example will be like school.
School.
Like I did like yeah, like
Oh.
let's just say you don't know anyone from like a class. You just like hang out with someone a lot because
yeah.
you don't have like anyone else. And like after like that class ends, you just like don't
I
talk
see.
again. Yeah, like it's mutually we mutually agree.
Like you can spend some time together and like have some fun, but it's not really like a deep connection, you know?
Yeah, but I guess I wouldn't even call that like a friendship. So
A
They're just
partnership.
normal
it's
buddies,
acquaintance.
acquaintances.
Acquaintanceship.
They were just there because I was lonely. That's it. I mean, that must have like happened to you guys, right? Like, okay, you guys just have like a lot of friends, and then you guys like know people. I
a
clearly
lot.
don't.
Oh, I can't relate because I don't have many. And something might be the other way around.
Do I have that many friends? Or what do you guys think?
I feel like something just go with like talking to people. So like even if he doesn't, he can just strike a conversation.
I don't think I'm a smooth talker.
Yeah, I don't think you are, but like you're pretty awkward most of the time. But like I feel like if
Like
you
Josh,
try,
Josh, I like your nose. I really like your nose.
oh my goodness.
Well, I like your
And
nose too,
that's-
but I can do something about it. Here, I got your nose.
Oh no, you got my nose. I got your nose.
Oh my.
This is what I mean by awkward.
And
I
see, like Amy's
No,
the only one with a nose right now.
No, the
How do you
thing
feel?
is, something does do this on a regular basis. Like he's
A
not even
nose for a nose.
acting. I don't think Josh is acting either. Are you?
No, I'm Josh.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, something has definitely done that thing where like he's like, "Oh, I like your nose," like just randomly. Like sometimes we're having a conversation, and something would be like, "Guys, I had a shower thought."
Hey, but
It's-
those are actually great though.
And yes, they're great, but like you're just not very good at switching topics.
Well, they're
It's-
super spontaneous. They're like,
Yeah, something's very spontaneous, and he doesn't like. Yeah, you're not
Like
very
what?
good with. Mhm.
one time eating lunch, he was just like, "This mushroom is so squishy."
Hey.
Yeah, I gotta bring it up.
No. The mushroom was squishy, like to be fair.
Oh my goodness.
It was
It
squishy.
looks squishy.
It was squishy. It's my I bear testament to it.
You know, this is why we're friends, because we mutually agree that the mushroom something consumed on that day, sometime in the past, is squishy.
I don't agree. This is why I cannot deal with you two.
Oh?
I'm joking. You two's weirdness really complements each other. It's great. I feel like
It's
most of the
because our
lunches.
personalities come. Okay, I'll stop.
Okay, that's cool. No, but like actually though, like most of the time, like when we're eating lunch, I would just sit there and listen to you guys talk, and like it's like really entertaining because of how weird you guys are.
Weird in a good way, right?
Yes, it's in an entertaining way.
Well, you see, and Amy likes this kind of weird, so she stuck with us for the past few years.
I'm kind of forced into this. I don't have other friends. Yeah, you two forced me into this. Okay. What do you? Okay, we can like move on to the next topic. So like, what do you look? Okay, this is like kind of like related to what something said. He says like Sorry, I cannot speak. He says that like personalities matter. So like, what personalities or what qualities do you look for in a friend?
Personalities do matter. You admit it. Okay, I'm joking. Okay, personalities. I feel like first thing, a person who's like good friends with me, they're kind. Yeah, that's one of the things I see in all of my good friends. They're all kind
Kindness.
people. Kind.
Okay.
Kind
They're also
is-
hardworking. That's also another thing.
Really?
Because I think that hard work, it's indicative of another value. It means
Wait,
they
something.
care.
I have a question. Am I your friend? I'm not very hardworking.
We'll talk about that in another episode. I'm joking. No, it's like
Okay.
it's not a requirement, but it's like in general. I see like most of my friends, they are
He says
really
it's not a
hardworking.
requirement. I'm okay.
No,
Got it.
because for me, it's like hard work. It indicates that you care about like life or stuff in general. The people who like not as extreme as the nihilists, but like the people who just don't care that much. Like it doesn't even need to be the point where it's like, what's the point of life if everything's gonna die? Like not those people. It doesn't even be that extreme. Just the people who don't care. It's hard for me to strike a chord with them. I'm the type
It's
who's like, we have a
Wait,
test.
so by hardworking, you mean like people who? Wait,
Not
don't
just
see
for
how.
like they care about life.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. That's what I was
Yeah,
asking.
about
But,
It's
like,
life, not
hardworking
just school.
about life.
Like
Okay.
they can be dedicated for. Do you mean like that?
Yeah, I don't think hardworking is like the right word. Maybe dedication, like Josh said.
What do you
Dedicated.
mean dedication? I think it's
Like if
hard
they
work, not
can,
dedication.
if they can like work. I guess if they can dedicate themselves to something, for example, you might be like, oh, they can dedicate to our relationship, and that's very nice.
Do you
Or
mean like
I don't know what I'm saying.
passionate? Maybe like they're passionate about
Passionate.
what they do.
To say someone was passionate, like that makes it like to one subject, like one specific area. Like when I think hard work, I'm thinking in general, a person will approach a task trying to do the best that they can. Because there's so many people who will be like, oh, I'm gonna do this so that it's done and I'll be over. I can go back to play my game or go back to sleeping or whatever.
I'm gonna say. I was gonna
I
say
feel
like
attacked.
someone who's caring.
No, I'm not talking
Like-
about you guys.
I'm joking.
Like I don't know. Like you want to feel like that you're cared for, right? So like it's always good to feel cared for. You know,
Mhm.
someone who's caring is nice. Or like
Yeah.
well, I don't know what's the right word. Like someone who makes you feel like not important but necessary. Like that you mean something to them. You know that's very nice.
Yeah. Okay. You mean something though.
Yeah, that would be very very nice.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I feel like we all seek that, like just to mean something to someone, I guess, or just in general. Well, in my opinion, I feel like loyalty, or no, honesty might be like the number one quality
Honesty.
I look in someone. Like, I care more about honesty than anything. Like, I don't even need them to be kind, just be honest.
What if they're like brutally honest?
That's okay. I'm fine with that because I'm pretty brutally honest too. So.
Amy, I don't like your nose.
Oh, he said it. Oh, he said it.
I
He's
don't like
for
your
real
nose.
this time. He said it.
No.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's
no,
okay,
it's-
Sante. Thank you for your opinion. I don't care about it. I'm joking. So yeah. Oh, this is oh my gosh, I can't speak. This is like a random observation, but I feel like Santing's qualities, like the qualities he looked for, aren't really like qualities like within the friendship, or rather just like the person in general. Because like when I look for a friend, something okay. When I look for a friend, I care about how they like treat the relationship we have. But like, I mean, I care, but like not so much about how they treat like other things. Like for example, hardworking would not be like one of my top qualities I look in
Oh.
someone. You know?
Well, I think it's important to look at like how that person treats other people. Like
I
if
mean,
they
yeah,
treat other
okay.
people,
No, but I mean like, yeah.
right?
But like that's
Because
yeah, okay, good point.
it might indicate an overall attitude towards life, for example.
Okay, that makes
Right.
sense. But like
It definitely does.
it does, yeah. But like I don't think
It does.
hardworking is like one of the qualities I would look for though. I mean, it's nice to have someone who's hardworking, but like it's not like a necessity. Like honesty is for me.
Oh, I don't go like, oh, it seems that you work 16 hours a day on projects and you only sleep 2 hours per night. Therefore, I will be friends with you. It's more like we become friends through luck, like through chance. And then there's just a correlation between my good friendships and hard work. It's like my really good friends, I find that after a while, like the ones that last, they tend to be the really hardworking types. I don't go out seeking people who are like, oh,
Or
you don't
Okay,
sleep,
well-
you can be my best friend. You sleep 1 hour a night? No, you can't be my friend.
you only work 48 hours a day? Not my friend.
Oh, kiss. No, that's not enough. 48 hours? Peasant numbers.
Well, maybe that's
Something-
because your friends. Perhaps your friends are like similar to you, you know, and like that's how you.
No, I I am not that hardworking. I only sleep 4 hours. No, I sleep 4 hours a night. Like, do you know how much you have to slack off to sleep 4 hours a night?
Okay, this is some reverse what?
No, that was a joke. That was a joke.
I can tell something. Well, I don't sleep at all, but then I waste all my time on other things. So clearly I'm not your good friend. Okay, but can you specify like what you mean by hardworking? Because I still don't really understand that. Like
the
At
general
all.
approach to anything. For example, if I were to tell them, okay, well, like they have to say yes. Like after they agree to something, some people are, oh, like I'll give you a task, right? Like I'll say, do you want to study this textbook with me? And then there will be the type who will say, yes, sure. And then they finish reading the textbook in 2 days. They make notes, they understand everything, and then we can go through this together, right? And then there's the type who's like, I have so much work today. I can't. I'm too busy sleeping. I'm too busy relaxing. And they tend to just not have a serious approach to anything. And they tend to like I don't see them as any less of a person, but our friendships just don't tend to be as deep as the ones where we are all like serious about any task we're given.
Well,
Interesting.
I think it's about values. You know what? In the end, it's about personal values.
Values is the one thing I'm sure it's not about. It's like, well, like central
How's it not
values,
about
I would say.
values?
Like central, okay, I've disagreed with so many people about our values, but as long as we agree to disagree, they remain my friends. There are so many people where we can be like, oh, I think I think water is wet. And you don't think it's water is wet. We can still be friends. Oh yeah, that's like a microcosm of 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 more serious issues. But still, like you get what I mean, right?
Yeah, okay,
We
that
can
makes sense.
we can disagree on topics where our values can be different. Like our values of what we like, what we don't like, what we think is right or wrong. But as long as like the central values are the same, I guess. I don't
So
know.
would that like just mean you need someone who's I don't know what's it oh my gosh, what is it called when like you can like agree to disagree, like just open minded? I don't think that's open minded, like just like what's the name for that quality?
Is
Okay,
it
well
acceptable?
I get what you mean. Yeah, I don't
That's like
know.
that is a requirement. Like that's
That's
not a
a
trend. That
requirement.
is a requirement.
If you wanna be something strong, gotta fill out a form.
You gotta fill out a form, check all
Gotta
the
fill out a form.
boxes.
Are you hardworking? That's the only question there.
It's like those airplane. What's it called? Those well, like when you're landing in Canada or in another country, they're asking, do you have any of these things on you? And if you check any of the boxes, I do like an 8 hour search.
The 8 hour search for hard work.
Yes.
Okay, now that's hard work. I'm joking. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, guys, since friends end with end, that means it's time to end this conversation because the table is too tired to talk today. We will see you guys next episode on the Talking Table podcast.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
Adios.